Hi guys, you're watching Interesting.
And Ficus.
And this is a new DIY survival video in the first where we're gonna make a house from improvised means.
And we'll compete who will make it better.
Traditionally in our videos, Demo will leave us to set up something and we don't even know what.
With the help of which we'll build ourselves an overnight stay.
Yes, and by rock, paper, scissors game we'll find out which set will get to whom, and only then we'll have to make a house out of it by the evening.
And what is very important, the house must be reliable since we'll be spending the night in it. Seems there is something here.
Oh, what is there?
There's some sticks probably. I will guess what it is.
Which one would you choose? What do you think is there?
This one, and I know what I will do with it. Write in the comments what may be under the cover, and we are starting the drawing of lots.
Well, what are we fighting for?
I want this one.
So we're fighting probably for this blanket. It is the brightest and coolest. Whoever wins takes it. Well, rock, paper, scissors.
1, 2, 3.
Haha, you're a swindler.
Here you go.
So what are you going to do with it? Is it enough? It looks like you lost.
Why?
What do I have, friends? Well, let's see, all right. So this is foil. These are aluminum foils. Listen, I think mine is better. Well, I haven't yet decided what I will do. There is only foil and nothing else, but there is a lot of it, therefore...
If you have matches, then I can cook something in it.
In general, we're given an hour to figure out what to build and find a place, so we'll meet with you in an hour. What are you doing?
Beads.
And you will just sleep on a blanket in an open air.
I can make a hammock out of this and cover myself with a blanket. The main thing is that it shouldn't rain. I have a very interesting idea. I think everyone already understands that my house will be made of scotch tape. I found the foundation and began to build the future walls, but I'm making it with the sticky side out. Here's the sticky side on the outside. Firstly, so that my hair doesn't stick, and secondly, with the help of the sticky side, we can then disguise our house. You'll see all these later.
Guys, I have an idea. I want to make the house in the shape of a ball, and I want to hang it on the trees. Can you imagine? This is a crazy idea, and since the foil can hold the shape of a ball, I can do it. By the way, guys, I'm grateful to Dima because he took a very strong foil. It's by microns more than a simple foil. An ordinary one will have already turned off, but this one can be made into a kind of rope.
Wow, what are you doing?
In general, guys, I'm making a rope out of foil. Look what it has already turned out.
And what are you going to do with it?
It is the base. I will make the base like a hammock, and then I will make such a ball. But first, you need a base, and I'm making it from foil.
And do you think it can withstand it?
Well, I guess it should. It's quite durable.
I'm glad that my work is progressing quickly. Look, 2 rolls have already been used here, maybe even 3. I did it literally in 20 minutes. Very fast, but now it will be more difficult. I'll need to wind up the tape at the bottom. This means that I'll need to crawl around the trees like this, and then the ceiling will remain to be made, which is also not so easy.
Here, guys, I made such a foil bridge. This is the only one, but there will be the second and third. One just can't withstand me, but if there are a few more, then it can be possible, and then I will build a house. Well, it seems fine.
It's gone too far and I just can't go back. And we talking change. It's still the same.
As you understand, I'm doing several layers, and then I crush it, and it turns out much stronger.
Always the same. 'Cause they never change.
Damn, the heat is unbearable. I've already finished with the walls, I've covered all the gaps in the second wrap, and now I'll try to disguise it. To do this, I collect such tall grass and I'll now glue them over the outside of the house, and then I'll proceed to the roof. This is for convenience because I'll need to press the grass against the walls. I thought it would be easier to make the roof later than to glue the grass later when the roof is ready.
These guys will be the center, the main support. I wrapped it up with 2 more layers of foils to strengthen it, and it seems already tight. As much as possible, guys, I'm strengthening the joints. My platform is ready. It will be like a floor on which I will lay down, sit and sleep. Now I'll need to make a house. I want the house itself to be round, so I need to make a shape. I think I will succeed because I will make the shape from such a foil windings. I can make arcs and make a ball out of these arcs. Well, let's see what Ficus is doing. So judging by the grass, looks like there was a rabbit here. What's up?
I'm terribly tired. Look how much I've already done.
Ficus thinks that his work is more difficult, although yes, initially it didn't seem so. Well, do you want to just use the house?
I'll just close up the walls, leave the top open because I want to see the trees.
Well, it will be possible to spread on a little on top then.
Yeah, I'll spread on a few.
Will you have a ceiling?
Yes.
Okay, back to my house. This is how the house looks from afar. I think the trees are far apart from each other. Could have found other trees. Here, check out how it looks from above. I think the base is solid. With the help of 5 layers, I have achieved that it's possible to make a shape. By the way, I noticed that the more you press down on the foil, the better the shape becomes, and also the stronger the shape. There are 5 layers. I think that's enough.
Have you decided to build a spaceship?
Well, something similar. Guys, look, I barely made it so that these arcs became normal. I regulated everything so that they didn't fall. It was difficult. Now I'm working on the bottom part. I want it to look like a ball. There will be an entrance somewhere here. Well, let's see how it goes.
Look, if it were not for the glare from above, then it's hardly noticeable that there is a wall here, not just grass, but in the vicinity it's already visible. Well, I've already made part of the roof, that corner is left. Basically, I have 50% of the ceiling to make. I was very afraid that I wouldn't have enough scotch tape, but there are still rolls, just enough for me to finish the roof, and that's it. By the way, I've already made the door. It's just a cut. I fixed the edges with the tape so that it doesn't tear further, and that's it. Further, I'll continue to glue from the inside.
Now what can I do when my feelings getting stronger? And the way that you move, I can't take it any longer. I'm addicted to you.
Guys, I began to understand that the shape of the ball won't work for me. I mean, the idea of shape of the ball won't work out, but something similar it does look. By the way, it looks cosmic. I like it. Look, something is hanging on the tree. If someone sees it, then they will think, what is this? This is really some kind of strange thing.
Sit back, relax.
Well, guys, I'm worried about 2 things. Will this withstand me? After all, it's just a foil. And the second thing is whether it will rustle a lot when I sleep. Also, won't it disturb my sleep?
I wonder if it rains, how it will knock on it.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Well, I'm sticking the joints with the tape so that the wind doesn't get in and there are no unnecessary sounds.
And so the foil doesn't tear off due to the wind.
Well, that's it. I made a house and it turned out really cool. It turned out in the shape of a diamond, a rhombus house.
I now know where the BBC gets its UFO materials from.
Look at it, it's really so cool. Now we'll get out the door and get in there. Although, first let's go see Ficus' house.
Which is already half a day ready, by the way.
Yes. But my house is cool without any doubt.
Well, the horizon line in the video frame shows that you pull this evenly, straight along the line. Did you find your bearings on the phone?
No, just by side. I've got a sharp eye. It's almost done. That's it, the door is open.
Well, yes, it looks cool. You can make a fire while you sleep and you get Sergei al dente.
Well, I'm very pleasant with my house. Check out what it's like from inside.
I'll make breakfast out of you.
Well, before we get into the house, let's first look at the Ficus' house. I will try to evaluate it from my point of view. You write your opinion in the comments too.
Yes, right, because Sergei is not objective at all. He made so many claims to me, saying that I was doing everything wrong.
Well, what can I tell you?
Look, an echo house from Ficus.
I would stick some more grass, there is a possibility. Look here, you would really stick more, although I like it, it's beautiful here, all green.
I did it as naturally as possible. If you close it up tightly and completely, it won't look so good.
The entrance is so cool, it looks interesting.
I took into account all my previous mistakes, and this time I made a sealed room unlike Sergei's house. Firstly, mosquitoes won't bite me, and secondly, it will be warm here at night, and I protected myself from rain and conifer cones. Yes, I once made a tree house and the conifer cones fell constantly on it. Here, no cones, no mosquitoes, no rain will reach me. It turned out perfect. It's also beautiful around.
So guys, we close your eyes and I will try to get into the house. Guys, I climbed in and look, I'm lying on it and even fit well. The most important thing is that the foil can withstand me, but I'm afraid of falling. My legs rest against the tree, but in general, everything is fine.
How do you feel there?
You sound jealous. Well, I'm fine while I'm sitting. It's not comfortable to completely lie down because the ropes are soft, you know.
But you'll have more guests. I mean, mosquitoes.
Well, in an overview of my house, there is some kind of ficus peeping in. Here it has a scotch tape, I don't know why, but it's hanging. Below there is a black hole there. If something falls, then it's already unrealistic to get it. There is nowhere to hang pictures, but the main thing for me is to spend the night and that's it.
Guys, mosquitoes are starting to bite, so I'm hiding in the house now. I've got water with me. I hid from mosquitoes. Now I can lie down and fall asleep, looking at the crowns of trees. Guys, appreciate the surroundings in the house. A real pine tree next to the grass. Everything goes well together. I really like it. And the view is just so amazing.
Now I'll go to sleep. I'm tired of mosquitoes. I will try to hide from them. I don't know why, but there are a lot of mosquitoes in this forest lately. Guys, the most difficult thing is to climb into this house because it's difficult to take the correct posture because it's very cramped, but I still try to adapt because this is my house for tonight and it's very cool. Well, you believe it or not, I'm trying to lay down. Really, what a naive person I am, but I think I managed to do it. Now I will take the comfortable position and go to sleep. Surprisingly, I was able to fall asleep in my house. I woke Ficus up at 5 in the morning. We cleaned everything, took all the trash, and now we want to know whose house is better. Write in the comments below and hit the thumbs up. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. It was interesting in Ficus with you. Until next time.
Blah, blah.